car that changed opinions about Mazda in the 1990s. What a glorious car the Mazda MX-5 was and is. We're now into the fourth generation. Wickham just going past another of our juniors in Hyundai Excel Series car. Next up will be Sophia Devitt in the BMW E46 3i. Sophia, a reigning champion in the juniors. She's aged out of the class. And she's driving her father's regular race car. Matt Devitt races this BMW in the Queensland Touring Car Championship. One of the biggest smiles in the paddock at the end of the event last year. The Mike and Collins Memorial Trophy. The motorcycles in their V8 Commodore, 6-cylinder Commodores are on their way. They're both from the Hulk red motors, of course, that will be from the end of the production line of the Hulk 6. Craig, leading Jake. These two are very familiar with racing 6-cylinder Holdens. They raced HQ Holdens for many years prior to taking on these the CTM cabinets Commodores. Now the 212/213 Subaru Impreza is back. Now it's a shared car. And there are two ways to share a car at LEYBURN Sprints. You can either have two drivers sharing one entry or have two drivers and enter your car twice. And that's what Bevan and Hannah have done with this Subaru Impreza. So they're independent entries, so they've got two race numbers. So they will get, if we have 8 runs this weekend, they'll get the opportunity to run 8 runs each, whereas two drivers get 4 each. Well, however you want to split them up. Peugeot 405 on track. And this is the car of Richard Martin. 405 MI16, which was the super quick Peugeot 405. 405s ran in the British Touring Car Championship and the Australian Super Touring Championship in the 1990s. One of the cars that ran for the longest in the championship, the 405, which then evolved into the 406. Several 405s and 406s came to Australia. Super Touring cars, that is. I think they won just the one race, and that was when British Touring Car Championship started off the blocks. In Australia. And another one of the shared drives going through now, that's the Hyundai Excel. There'll be Daniel Kirby at the wheel of the 209/2010 Hyundai Excel. The Sierra Sapphire is up next. Kevin Hinchlin. Really a rapid bit of race here. Bring some happy smiles to Dick Johnson and John Bowell, who had so much success in the Sierra RS 500s, the two-door version of this car. They had the Sierra RS 500 to race at Silverstone on the wide open spaces of the famous circuit of the British Grand Prix. Oh, it would have been so fast there, and they stunned the British Touring Car regulars with pole position when they took the Shell Sierra over there in 1988. Qualifying Unfortunately, they broke down in the race while well in front. And that must have been, even though the car broke down, the sheer speed that Johnson and Bow had in that car must have been gratifying to both of them, particularly after 1987 backwards had been so quick into the race and just not being competitive against the European Sierras just a year later, just 1 year later, and Dick Johnson Racing had completely reversed form. Just demonstrating at the time that the Australian Grand Prix were the best in the world. Was Dick Johnson Racing continues to this day. Racing their Ford Mustangs this weekend at Simmons Plains in Tasmania. Ready to end Andy out on circuit at the moment, Holden Racing Team. One of several supercar replicas in the field this weekend. And there's car number 230 of Stephen Langley. Replica of the Alan Moffat EB Falcon. Which, you know, in a few ways for several years was actually a third Dick Johnson Racing Falcon. I ran the car from 94 onwards. Simon Voss Walker taking it. Simon Voss Walker, and the Falcon has Falcon Ute has broken down, it seems, on the run through turn 1.
Near the pub.
Yeah.
Now he's back up and running again. He rolled to a halt in the middle of the straight here, but turns
There's not much many grandstands to sit on. Since the event's got a lot bigger.
Very closely married.
It's always been like that.
That's the hint. On the track now. Tim Lennon was the HRT Commodore that was out before it.
It's getting bigger and bigger.
Another HRT replica on the circuit right now. This is a big Y compared to the BX. No, BT. Tim Lennon. Roy Hiddleston. Roger Victory in ASS Group A BK Commodore. Car that was prepared by the car that left the whole of Trent. Victory just wide through turn 2. Break the car up back on that. But there, this was the car that Peter Brock Holton did with his built engineering as the homologation special for the Bathurst 1000 at the Australian Championship.
Yeah, that's another one of those.
There were 4 Group A homologated Holden Commodores, a VK, 2 VLs and a VN. The first 2 cars were created by Peter Brock's Holden dealer team. The second 2 cars by Tom Walkershaw's Holden Special Vehicles. The latter 2 SS Group A's, slightly more famous. The silver one, the VL SS Group A. As here comes the mighty NPR Britain star Matthew Reid. And John Kelly.
Taking a little racing car and turning it
Little car.
very unique thing.
That was actually a motor car. Why it's so small and why it's designed to start and stop in very small spaces. While still being really lightweight.
And he'd been put off, then he went to get a job and he missed out.
This Aussie racing car is a Holden Commodore quality car. The 1.3 litre Yamaha MJ motorcycle engine.
They were good hiding against the other.
It's in all Aussie racing cars. Toyota Celica GD4 rally car of the Steve Bradford.
That would be the place.
And the last 4 cars in the entry are Forest Rockets, 2-litre turbocharged 4-wheel drive races, the Toyota of Bradford first, then the Mitsubishi of Chris Ching, the Toyota then second to the Mitsubishi Lancer Evos of Still Heapy, Chris Ching on circuit. These cars had a birthday since we last saw it. In fact, it's a different car. That's why you didn't quite look familiar. Those 6 this month on occasion. Now the Toyota Yaris here of Scott Dean, have a listen. This car is an angry and it's got very big behind the wheel as well, just bumping the... Have you ever heard 4-cylinder sound more like a V8 before than Scott Dean there in the Toyota Yaris? This says you can't make a race car sound great. And here's Phil Healy as we get to the end of the round. This will be the second run. Phil Healy is regularly the winner in this class. Scott Dean's car is quite a bit more rapid than, well, he's had the GA Yaris here before. Scott's been a big fan actually, last weekend, well not last weekend, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, no it wasn't too bad, he was racing an Aston Martin, a V8 Vantage in the Queensland Production Sports Car Championship. Now looking at the lap times for some of our invited cars, Scott Dean's a 52.1, the Yaris going great guns. Chris Ching though, 52.9, they're close together, one of the biggest rivalries in LEYBURN, Chris Ching versus Scott Dean. Phil Healy's got a 48.3. That red Mitsubishi Lancer is absolutely flying, and it is very definitely the fastest team top here this weekend. 48.3, that's right in amongst the open wheelers. And that completes run number 2. I can see car number 1 lining up. Justin McCarthy in that Austin 7. That's 99-year-old Austin 7. SF Edge Trophy it's called. That runs the historical line for the members meeting. Changes from which year the SF Edge Trophy is run, but it's basically for 100-year-old or 90-plus-year-old racing cars. They don't get up and dance, these ancient racing cars. Check it out on YouTube. And speaking of checking things out, that's more or less Dragon Africa. And then one in the week for the Pacific Line, not that far away, October 18th to the 20th. You'll see quite a few of these cars will be running there. Pacific Line.
They're going to wind it over.
The old one.
Cars 23 to 41, please step to the marshalling area. I repeat, cars 23 to 41 to the marshalling area.
Took a few years for motorsport to get going again once World War II finished, understandably enough. And we still had rationing in 1949, so it was quite some effort for some of the racing drivers to travel around the country to put
That was Dick Johnson sitting back there. Every time I come here, that's where I see him sitting.
And here's Justin McCarthy in the Austin 7 underway. The cars is fine with the Justin waiting to the ground and comes by. But yeah, the car's not running as smoothly as it did on the last run. Actually got really quite good time. front gate, the back gate, and then the main. Something a lot of people probably used to wander around and volunteers and have a look at the street group. For those of you who've never been to the street group before, and certainly it's a great day. If you're wandering around and wondering where to go, you can basically just keep on going to hit a fence or a marshal will count you further. But right around through the finish and on those poles through turn, you get right around to the school. So you can go for miles and miles up there on the city line, go for a helicopter ride, there's that boots all around. Just come through the main gate, you can turn right, go down Orange Street, up through the fence, wander around, and certainly don't be shy, because people are very proud of their parent role, and very proud of show on and obviously tell you all about every control, always done a lot of years, and rightly so, very proud of it. Everything so asking the areas how they find a winner. Interesting street groups in the competition, a very stiff competition. They certainly are having fun. And it doesn't look like a run, but yeah, street groups is basically the fun start. But it's not a huge run. There'll be 8 runs over the course of the weekend, maybe more depending on how the weekend goes. But each run isn't a huge load of time, it just comes back to fun on over the course of the weekend. So in general, it's probably safe to say it won't be today. Probably be tomorrow. But what you're going to see this afternoon is people that have practice. What's my card on the team? What am I coming on tomorrow?
There's his camera holder.
Pre-Jaguar, because Jaguar wasn't always known as Jaguar. They were called SS cars.
Really? I didn't know that. SS cars.
And Jaguar, I think afterwards too. Yeah, the SS100. Legacy of the previous thing.
Good, I was going to give you a full indication.
Caboolture. This is an old windmill or something. Nice little house in the middle of nowhere. And the pill table, I thought it was an old sawmill. Probably was. I wonder what that thing is up there. Whatever that was. Some sort of machine. Looks like an old heater or some sort. Maybe it was a sawmill, I think. Yeah, so. Honesty box. Yeah. Spec in that, blue and green. Sounds like a lawnmower engine. Trumpets on it. 축구가
later in the same decade, the 1960s. Motor 7 was designed by Colin Chapman for a small sports car that anybody could run, and that was really competitive. Although the 7s were so light, they could do much more compressive sport. He's done across the board. Now I know the fleet
There you go, Cliff. Wonder where you wear a whole splice too, do you?
Sports there, so I'm not worried about it. A proper group here starting sports. I guess because it's so much horsepower out of a 1.0 rotary engine. Incredible horsepower. And they're sort of engines that you love or hate them. I was lucky, I did spend a lot of time in them. I had RX2s and RX7, actually had a Series 1 RX7 for quite a, that actually had a lot of history. It won the Australian Tasmanian Rally Championship. It was the first production rally car Ed Mulligan built when rally turned to production rally car off the back of Group G. It very nearly won that year. And then he moved it on, and then I got it years later, and very unsuccessfully rallied it for a couple of years, and then Ion sold it, and the person who bought it was bought it for the componentry and the logbook history, and I believe somebody bought it for 40.
Attention in the paddock, attention in the paddock. Can we please have cars 62 through to 79 in the marshalling area? And cars 62 to 79 in the marshalling area.
Because
Sunray, the safari around here, and well, he chased me, I think he chased me. But either way, we had a great big dog battle for 4 days, and he was on a next Bruce Gale, and that Gale was with me. My Commodore Ute, we had a great big dog battle all weekend. Great ambassador for the boys, great character, a lot of fun with him. And we're talking about how mate and battles how they get
more than 14 now, I'm up 14, way over 14. I'm probably 20 something. That was your best fastest.
Here and there. How clean that engine bay is. Orange. Go there one day, Morgan Park. Get it out of the mouth. Full train, HD, GMC. God, that's a big truck. The Americans, look at it. They're doing potting mix. Great Cougar.
Dave Johnson, my dad Alan Wilson was there, who directed that event. He directed 68, 69, 71 I think it was. Unfortunately, we can't just see
Stone chips are the best trophies. Never heard that one before.
Yeah, like fair different in the limp mode. They just
Shelby.
Find out what the fault code is and away they go again.
Replica. Strike like a cobra.
I was going to say, yeah, certainly a weekend full of celebrations here in South East Queensland, celebrating 75 years since the Grand Prix, and mentioned currently running right now at the peak is the reenactment of 1969.
These toilets look better here. Oh, this guy fits all that stuff in his van. Good van to live in. Pretty tall. That's all king chrome stuff. I wouldn't know what to buy. coffee shop around there, but it's sold out of coffee. I think it's got a sign saying no coffee. Walk down here, have a look at this helicopter. Definitely a lot more people here.
And once again, yeah, attracts international crews from New Zealand, certainly Australia. It's, that sort of classic rally in Australia is what everybody wants to do. Well, you know, that's where all the cool cars, all the
The wind's starting to pick up too. I'll get down here nice and early tomorrow morning.
charge tickets and stuff like that, but they could, the black too, or real fucking riding. Just the car being covered off course, it's got these delays here at the moment, but I guess it's standard here, 124 that's coming back on the road.
And immediately following that on the track was another one of the PMT Quick Rider in the 124 R-Bar. It was a rerun of the Bowler, which is an Australian car. Back in the day, so when Australian manufacturer will build fiberglass bodied cars on the road and selling them to the public. All the gallery which followed the Mark 7 was by a long way the most famous of the Bowler we produced. But yeah, the Mark 7 was right up there with the Bowler going at the EH179 whole beach in the car, or the 179 I guess that's the grey motor, isn't it? The Mark 7 has a particular Mark 7 has. Mustangs and MGBs, MG engines, D2 Pantera, which I believe, quite a few Corvettes. Not bad, I've actually done a bit of racing in that category, and racing in the category, 3 Corvettes, 2 Corvettes.
Helicopter's down there.
The next car up is a Group S eligible car, the Ferrari 308 GTB.
Ferrari coming up there.
Famous by the Magnum P9 GT series.
See if I can find a spot. Come around the corner.
Stunningly beautiful car. That's one of my favourite cars. When kids my age had Lamborghini counterages on the wall, also their bedrooms, I had a Ferrari 308. That was my thing.
Yeah, certainly unique if you think of a Ferrari, this is the one you think of, and what will be forgiven just to go out on a bit of a leisurely drive around the streets of LEYBURN and just to enjoy this motor car, but not Stephen Clements. He's coming out to put down a pretty smoking time. So if you want to see a fantastic car having a fantastic run, up next will be Stephen Clements in the 1977 308 Ferrari.
A couple of Ferrari 308s have visited LEYBURN over the last couple of years, last decade or so. Normally it's a G4 Mondial that's racing here. Ferrari 308, which is a milder car, shall I say, a car that was actually sold under Ferrari's entry-level brand Dino. Back at a point in time where Ferrari just were trying to expand their range a bit, and they had smaller cars that were released under the Dino brand, made for Enzo Ferrari's beloved lost son Dino, who died from health issues at a relatively young age. That Dino has continued to be a part of the ongoing Ferrari legacy, to the point that when a Ferrari showed up in one of the Transformers movies, it was named they changed the character name of the character to Dino.
What happened to Phil, right? No. Yeah, he was a bit of a,
One of Ferrari's instances of allowing one of their cars to use the Transformers film franchise was the car had to be called We're going to take a little bit of a break off for a moment while hello, we've got the IndyCar coming out actually.
Yep.
G-Force GF01 IndyCar.
And if you keep an eye on that, we've got the IndyCar coming out, and right behind him will be John Bow. So you'll see a car out of sequence, the yellow and black mark on Escort. We normally see Dennis Brown, but as you all know, we've got some great famous people on site here. John Bow being one of them, and behind the IndyCar you will see John Bow, the yellow and black mark on Escort. So hopefully we'll get the car once they turn it up and come out for a few runs around. And there's such a talented driver, he's really taking on the couple of groups of this circuit. Like to watch him put a stack out on and saddle up and go for a run around the streets of the LEYBURN Sprints in amongst the hay bales and houses.
And for those who've got the program, the IndyCar is mentioned on page 13 of the program. Now we're going to see Automobile Award of the engine, which is a General Motors engine. Generally like the other name, I suppose. The car was racing in the Indianapolis and
John Bow and Johnson and John Bow both on side this weekend enjoying the good events coming to say day. And it's behind the yellow and black marker on Escort.
Meanwhile, Phoenix are back on track. And quick pushing quite hard in that end. And here comes Clements in the Ferrari. Stephen Clements. He was a little bit slower through turn 1 that time. I mean, he was really quick through turn 1 at the first, on the last run around. So he's taking a little bit easier this time. I wonder if maybe frightened himself a little bit. That's a beautiful car. I do hope that Stephen Clements is wearing a age-appropriate moustache driving that Ferrari 308. Doing his very best Tom Selleck. As we go to the Austin A-Series cars coming through now, there's a bunch of them. Cameron Todd's Austin S1 Lancer first up. And we've got Dave Evans and Dennis Tobin. A succession of Austins. All three of them are impressive. On Dave Evans' One of the things about motorsport is that as a rule, most drivers are no one
I need to get one of the
absolute credit to the organisers and the LEYBURN committee who put this event together. It's just so professional from top to bottom. Every street, the entire event, the program itself is, just such a worthy journal and magazine. It's an easy event to follow. So whether you're a spectator or a commentator, you can just follow the flow of it. All these cars are all batched together in their class order. They're coming out by clockwork. And it's just an absolute credit to information. You can just sit there and read. It's a treasure to take home and share with other people as well. So everybody involved in this event, absolute credit and congratulations to you all. You can be extremely proud of what you've done and what you're doing and the direction you're going in. It's certainly the envy or a benchmark of events all around Australia we can all learn from.
Now John Bell's come back.
Have fun.
Make sure you don't go under 100.
Great to see JB out there, come to say good day and join us here at the LEYBURN Sprints, but not only just to watch on from the sidelines, he's actually saddled up and he's in the car, and hopefully he's going to come out for another run or two, and you can just tell by the attitude on the car that he'll quickly find his feet and be putting on a bit of a show before long. Is that him there now again, do you think? Is that JB on the start line? I suspect it might be Dennis Brown, that's good. So, I think he's, there's no chance of Dennis in that car back. I think Dennis Brown's got it for the afternoon.
Well, it doesn't really matter.
Dennis took this car along with Bruce Garland in a lot of good long battles over the years. Last year, Bruce sort of got one up on him and chucked a sequential in it, moved away a little bit, but now Dennis has got a secret weapon of his own, a good driver. He's put John Bow in there, and this is John Bow coming your way at the back of the track.
Yeah, Dennis is back up here now. You'll notice there's a little bit of white tape because the car has got to. So he came round twice in order. And Dennis is back from there now because the black stripe is running through the number. So if it's got 65, then it's Dennis at the wheel. If it's 66, it's Barry. Now the Ford Anglia is on track, but a bunch of four-cylinder Fords in this. There's so many four-cylinder Fords here. Anglias, Escorts and Cortinas.
I'm buying that Mondays.
That small capacity Ford engine from 1.2 out up to 2 litres was such a brilliant engine for motorsport. And they make these cars really quite rapid. Cortina GTs of course won the Bathurst 1000 or Bathurst 500 it was then, or 500 race. First one.
Attention in the pits, attention in the pits. Can we please have cars 81 to 99
Since then.
to the marshalling area?